Good morning, true crime friends. Listen, we need to talk about Michelle Boat. The state of Iowa versus Michelle Boat. Now listen, Michelle, 56-year-old woman living over there in Pella, Iowa. She should have just been minding her business and buying groceries and going to church or whatever else she did. But oh no, that is not what she did. So listen, she has been married for like 20 some odd years to her husband. And she was like, yeah, we have a miserable marriage, but we're miserable together. That's just how we roll. Something tells me that Michelle was not a peach to live with. I am a gem. I'm sure you are a gem as well. Michelle, not so much. Nobody went into details about what was going on with their marriage. But one day her husband came home and he was like, I'm all done with this. Yeah, I'm finished. Thank you and good night. And she was like, okay, he gonna be back because, who would leave me? So she goes on living her life. And every day she's like, 1 day gone, 2 day gone. She's marking her calendar because she knows in a little bit of time, her husband's going to come back and they're going to live happily, miserably ever after, because that's how she rolls. Misery, apparently her drug of choice. Better than narcotics, but not that much better, if you know what I mean. So her husband goes on and finds a new lady and is like, hey, Michelle girl, I found love. For once in my life, I'm feeling happy and loved and free. So we're going to get a divorce. Here's some nice divorce papers for you. And she was like, oh no, you're not divorcing me. That's not how that's going to go. 20 days gone. So anyway, you go and take your papers and on someplace, but you not divorcing me. And he was like, okay, girl, I'm gonna let you think about it. So she thinks about it, does all of her research and finds out who the new girlfriend is. Every day she's calling on the phone, leaving messages. Now, you leave a message, okay, that's your business. But she leaves these horrible messages, like real calm, but real crazy. Like, she thinks she's got you. I got you. You belong to me. Click. 30 days gone. And I was like, oh, okay, Michelle. She left message after message after message saying, oh, she thinks she got you. She messed with the wrong mama. I'm going to kill her. I'm going to kill her dead. 40 days gone. Michelle, girl. So she starts stalking him, because what else would you do in your free time except for stalk your ex and his new lady? And so she was not like lightly stalking them when she had a little free time. She was not Facebook stalking them. Oh, she put gas in her car. Child, gas is expensive. That takes commitment and dedication. I do admire her commitment and dedication, but maybe she could have used that energy going to therapy, talking to Jesus, talking to Betty White, Beyonce, whoever she's into. I do not know, but that's not what she did. So she following him around, and they didn't really have that exciting in life. The new girlfriend, she was like, your girlfriend is dead. 50 days gone. Oh, Michelle, girl. So one night she was like, I'm gonna have to put together a kill kit. Obviously, because I'm just gonna have to murder this woman. She was like, 60 days gone. Hey, ex-husband, I've decided to kill your girlfriend. She should watch out. 70 days gone. So she following them around. She's minding her own business. Now, according to her, this is what happened the night of the incident. She went over to Culver's to get herself a hamburger. I hear Culver's has delicious hamburgers. I do not know. I have never had one. So she's like, but the line is too long. And she looks over like, oh, there's Burger King. Wait, is that his truck? I think that's his truck. So she follows the truck, and she knows that her husband loves him some Burger King, but he's supposed to be at work right now. Why is his truck at Burger King? Oh, wait, it's almost his lunchtime. So maybe if I get like one eyeball on him, he's going to see me in all my plain frumpiness and death threats, and he's going to fall back in love. Okay, cool. So she follows the truck. Oh, it's not him. It's the new girlfriend. All of these people are in their 40s and 50s. We're not talking about like hot supermodels. We're talking about just regular, plain, everyday people, which I'm a regular, everyday person. So I understand. You don't have to be beautiful with all the whatevers. But Michelle, girl, you could have used your energy doing something else. So she sees the truck. Now she's thinking, this heifer is driving my husband's truck. She watches them as the girlfriend goes with the Burger King. They sit in the truck and they eat the Burger King, and then they have a passionate kiss. Michelle sees all this because she has driven her Cadillac over around behind some other cars, and she got binoculars. She just peeking on them. Like, let me see. Oh, now they're kissing. Oh, is that a large fry? Is that the double Whopper? Oh, I bet he got that extra cheese. I hate it when he eats extra cheese. So they finish their meal. And the girlfriend gets in the husband's truck and drives on back to her place. Well, what does Michelle do but follow her? Because that's what you're doing when you stalking. Was the line at Culver's shorter? Yeah, she should have checked out that Culver's line and just had her burger and went on home. But she did not. She follows the girlfriend to her house and walks up to her and is like, hey, you stole my husband. While she was sitting in the truck while they ate their food, she was like, well, obviously, this is when I'm going to have to kill her. So she goes in the trunk and she puts on some nice rubber gloves and she gets her knife and she gets her other accoutrement for murder and drives to the woman's house. And when she goes and opens the girlfriend's truck and starts stabbing her because she's crazy, stabs the woman in the heart and leaves her dead. In her frenzy, she a necklace that the girlfriend was wearing got caught on Michelle. So Michelle was like, tosses the necklace. I think she thought it just was going to go away. One of the neighbors was like, wait, there seems to be a domestic situation going on down there in the parking lot. I'm not going to go and check because I'm smart. I'm going to call the popo. Hello, 911. It seems like it's a domestic. Y'all going to want to check that out. Something's happening. So the police roll up and they see a woman laying dead in her truck. And they were like, oh, there is a lot of blood and some stab wounds. This looks bad. Giant chunks of the girlfriend's hair are pulled out. So the police were like, ma'am, are you okay? Ma'am? Yeah, she does not seem to be responding. We should try CPR. That CPR wasn't going to work. You know why? She was already dead. And it was a bloodbath. Blood everywhere. Okay, fine. Well, not fine, but it is what it is. And they were like, who would be responsible for this? Immediately, all the friends and family was like, oh, it's the crazy ex-wife who keeps saying that she gonna kill her. Y'all should go check her out. So the police were like, okay. Oh, in her frenzy, stabbing this woman, she cut off the finger of her rubber glove. She stabbed this girlfriend so bad, she nearly took her thumb all the way off, stabbed the woman all over, including the final stab wound to her heart. A gruesome crime scene. So frumpy little Michelle drives herself home, jumps in the shower, gets all washed off, takes her clothes, throws them in the washing machine, and then 15 minutes later, ding dong, the police are like, Michelle, girl, you in there? You in there? She doesn't answer and doesn't answer and doesn't answer. Now the cops are walking around the house. They look at Michelle's car. They're like, that looks like the white Cadillac that was following her. Oh, look, there's blood all over the car. In addition, on the outside of the car, remember that necklace I told you about? She grabbed the necklace and threw it. That necklace closed with a little magnetic clamp. That little magnet stuck to Michelle's windshield wiper. Listen, and the necklace with the blood also had the dead woman's hair in it. Michelle, girl, how you going to explain this? Now, you planned ahead with the rubber gloves and points for that. But you were free for 15 to 20 minutes before they caught you. Also, all of those tapes, all of those voice recordings are like, I'm going to kill her. She messed with the wrong mama. You know they played all those in court. Every single one of them, they played in court. So the cops walk around the house. They're like, oh, somebody's there in the shower. They banging on the side of the house, banging on the shower door. Here come Michelle in a towel wrapped around her head with her robe. Hello, officer, what's going on? I was just in the shower. They're like, we need to come inside and talk to you. She was like, come on in. I was just, what is happening? What's going on? They were like, where were you this evening? And why is there blood all over your car? We're going to need you to put some clothes on. And then don't get dressed up, girl, because you're going to prison. They clink, clink. Locked her behind right on up. And they were like, okay, so now let's investigate. They got a search warrant for the house. The washing machine was going. You know what was in the washing machine? One outfit. Who does laundry with just one outfit? Well, they pull it out and there was some trace DNA evidence found. But like, Michelle, girl, it's not looking good for you. They look around the house and they take pictures of her hands or whatever. She's like, I wasn't doing it. Look, I have no scars. I have no scrapes and bruises. There's one little mark on my face right here, but that's from when I was hanging up the telephone real hard because I was mad at my ex-husband. And so the cops were like, okay. The DA was like, wait 2-3 days and go take her pictures again. So they wait 2-3 days. They take pictures of her body again because, it takes time for bruises to bloom. When they took her picture the second time, bruised all up and down each arm, face all jacked up because the bruises had come into full flower. And Michelle was like, it was a crime of passion. Yes, I was stalking her. Now, listen, when she got to court, I first heard about this case because I saw the end of it on Court TV. And I was like, if this is the end, I need to find out what happened in the beginning. This was during the pandemic. I was watching it because, what you gonna do during a pandy but eat some ho-hos and watch Court TV. I didn't eat ho-hos, but I did watch a lot of Court TV. So I saw Michelle on Court TV and I was like, what is this frumpy woman accused of doing? She looked like she couldn't bust a grape. What's she gonna do? So she was like, yes, this lady stole my husband. What was I supposed to do? Girl, you were supposed to get therapy and talk to a girlfriend and eat some Haagen-Dazs. You're not supposed to be out here murdering people. So she was like, I was very upset and I went to talk to her and we got into an argument and I walked away from the argument and then she grabbed me by my hair and yanked me back and then I stabbed her in self-defense just to get her off of me. And the district attorney was like, right. Couple follow-up questions. Number one, if you just happened to happen upon her, how'd you have rubber gloves? And she was like, I'm a germaphobe. They were like, okay, one more thing. When you stabbed her, it appears as though you opened the car door and just immediately start stabbing. Michelle was like, no, that was not me. We were having an argument. She got out of the car. She attacked me. They were like, Michelle, girl, she was dead in her car with her seatbelt still on. You wasted no time to commence to stabbing her. Also, we got this nice videotape of you following them to the Burger King and everything. So how you gonna explain that? And she was like, a misunderstanding? I don't know. So Michelle sat there looking like a sad sack through the whole trial. And I was like, maybe there's more to this story. I don't know. Maybe she's not entirely crazy. And she was basically unemotional. Oh, apparently, when the cops told her she was dead, told Michelle that the girlfriend was dead, this is what this heifer said on police tape. I'm not hearing this third hand. I heard it out of her mouth on the police tape. They were like, Miss whatever her name is has died. Oh, Michelle says, oh, the Lord works in mysterious ways. Michelle, girl, you need to play it a little cooler. Here's the other little crazy delusional things that the cop testified to. While she was in jail, Michelle figured, well, his girlfriend is gone. Well, now he'll just come back to me and we can live miserably ever after like we were doing before. She was deeply upset that her husband didn't bail her out, come and visit her in jail and spend time with her because that is what she wanted. Michelle, girl, nah. That's not how that works. He's sad. His new girlfriend is dead. I guarantee you he got a new girlfriend that was not you. And so when he showed up in court, she was stoic. She sat there through the whole thing. When they called him to testify, child, she crumbled into a puddle. That's why I was like, I need to know more about this story. She was a mess. All the drama. The drama was crazy. And I was like, okay, maybe she really loves this man. Turns out she was just really obsessed with him. She was pitiful. She was sad. She wept all through the trial. And then the jury went out. Listen, this jury was so sure they didn't even take the lunch break. This jury took 45 minutes to convict her. No sooner than Court TV said, we're on verdict watch. Now we have a verdict. The clock had barely started. I got up to make myself a cup of coffee, came back, and I was like, oh, wait, there's a verdict. Oh, she's going down. She's going down. And this weeping and wailing and gnashing her teeth during the whole trial, she stood up there. They were like, we find you guilty. Her face was like, so I got rid of her. Michelle, girl, you gonna blend in prison. You gonna do just fine because you are clearly a sociopath. But you know what? You're gonna be like your own kind. This is the thing. I would hate to think that I lived to be 56 years old, had never had so much as a parking ticket, and now I'm in prison for life? Oh, no, thank you. Oh, no, 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 no. No, thank you. Girl, you were single. You could have been out here doing your thing. You had yourself a nice little Cadillac, a cute house. You could have gone on with your life, but you wanted that man? And was he cute? He was all right. He wasn't worth killing for. Like, there are other men out here you can make miserable. Maybe you can find yourself a nice life partner over there in the women's prison in Iowa, because that's where you live now. Them girls probably don't like you either. But some of them probably have issues with men. So maybe they like, girl, I wish I would have killed my husband too. Maybe it's like a clique of I killed my husband, the I killed my husband gang. She'll fit in nice with them. I hear, now listen, I don't know, because you know I don't do prison, but I hear that people just sort of gather up with like-minded folks. Maybe she's in a whole clique of women who also killed their husbands, mistresses, and whatever. Maybe she thought this woman had it coming. She didn't kill the dude, though. That woman ain't do nothing to you. The dude is the person who left you. You should have just... Well, you shouldn't have killed nobody. But if you was going to kill somebody, it makes more sense if you kill him. Now, you doing life, and he out here dating everybody who's not you. So listen, a word to the wise, get some therapy. Listen, Jesus wants you to have therapy. I want you to have therapy. Everybody needs you to have therapy, or go to church, or take a yoga class, whatever you need to do. Get your life together. Get your life together. And also, no man is worth all that. Because you know what? It's a whole bunch of other ones out here. You a lady. You got that good pocketbook down there. Men will line up for it. Don't even matter what you look like. They gonna want the pocketbook. They gonna want it. Not the person with the carry the money, the one that carries the gold. Anyway, y'all have a great, safe day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.